What would you do with $14 trillion? Imagine being able to buy every luxury imaginable. Thousands of mansions filled with priceless paintings and luxury cars, and every major sports team. But what if those trillions were invested into the betterment of our society instead? We could build homes for everyone in Canada, feed every child, or build systems that create a safer and cleaner environment. Either way, you can do a lot with $14 trillion. It's roughly how much money Canada's financial sector manages through loans, mortgages, investments, and deposits.
Our financial system is responsible for making most of the investment decisions around which projects and infrastructure gets built, shaping both our present reality and our future. The system is designed to prioritize whatever will make a short-term profit, rather than investments which result in long-term good. There aren't any real checks and balances in place to ensure that money is being invested in a way which will protect our communities and our planet.
This system spends an awful lot of money making it look like it has things under control, and like it is doing what is best for us Canadians. However, it is often invested in ways that are harmful to us. When you put your money into your bank account or contribute to your pension fund, your financial institution is responsible for investing or lending it out. Currently, you have no real control over how that money gets spent. It goes into the gigantic black box called our financial system, all $14 trillion. Meanwhile, across the country, people are struggling daily with the reality of rising bills, debt they can't shake, insecure housing, and unaffordable groceries. If we want to build a better future, we need to change how our financial institutions invest our money, so that it protects people and the planet, not just profit.
Possibly the biggest threat facing us right now is climate change. Canada's banks send around $282 million per day to oil, gas, and coal companies. And these companies extract, process, transport, and sell fossil fuels which are burned to make energy and release greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases warm our planet at a terrifying rate, far beyond what is deemed safe.
Thanks to climate change, we've had some of the worst wildfire seasons ever, creating unbreathable air filled with smoke throughout our communities. We've seen unrelenting heat waves, floods, droughts, water crises, and increasingly unpredictable weather. Our financial system is making and profiting from these investments in fossil fuels, while our planet is taking a hit. For our financial system, it is profit over people and the planet. For every dollar that our banks are investing in fossil fuels, they invest only 25 cents in clean energy. Canada's biggest ever bond sale sent over $7 billion of private sector dollars to Coastal GasLink, the company expanding LNG pipelines through Wet'suwet'en land without proper consent, bringing environmental destruction and excessive policing against land defenders. We all want to live in a world with a safe climate and a thriving green economy that provides good jobs for everyone. However, continued investments in fossil fuels put our economy and environment at risk. To limit global warming to the safest level of 1.5 degrees, 90% of fossil fuel reserves must remain underground. If these oil, gas, and coal reserves are not burned, they will lose monetary value, and the global fossil fuel infrastructure will stop generating profit.
In past decades, financial institutions and investors believed that fossil fuels would generate profit indefinitely. However, because so many of the world's fossil fuel reserves are unusable if we're to address climate change, they're pretty worthless. Investors are betting on fossil fuels being worth a lot of money, but the reality is very different. This overinflated value of worthless fossil fuel reserves is called the carbon bubble, and it's worth over $1 trillion. The 2008 housing crisis was caused by a $500 billion housing bubble, and it resulted in over $5 trillion of global GDP loss. When the carbon bubble bursts, there could be catastrophic financial and economic shocks, and the only way to mitigate this is to stop investing in oil, coal, and gas.
Canada has the technology, money, and knowledge to create clean, safe, and sustainable energy systems. So what isn't working? Why is the financial system investing so much in fossil fuels and so little in actual sustainable energy systems? Our financial system is dragging its feet in investing in a sustainable future because it believes that investments in fossil fuels will generate better returns. In other words, more money. There may be some well-meaning individuals trying to shift how our money moves, but the system isn't designed in our best interests. It is designed to favor short-term profit over people and long-term good. This system is outdated and doomed to fail in the current environment.
Changing the rules is the only way to change the game. The government needs to set new rules and regulations around how our financial system can invest and use our money. We need climate-aligned financial regulations.
No more underinvesting in clean energy or overinvesting in fossil fuels. We need rules to ensure our financial institutions are protecting our money against the financial risks of climate change. Rules to ensure our financial system is actually planning for the global energy transition. We know what we can do with $14 trillion, and we know how to get there. It's time for the government to change the rules of the game so that our financial system helps us move toward a future and a climate that is safe and sustainable for all Canadians. Take action. Visit climatefinancecanada.ca.